It's Friday, November 8th, 2019. Hello, everyone. Today is a freestyle report to finish out the week of freestyle reports. Before I get started with today's energetics, did you see that there was a B1 solar flare on November 5th? That was the day I had mentioned to keep an eye on the sun because there's precedent with the sun at 14 degrees of Scorpio. In 2013, we had an X2 solar flare. So even though this was a small flare, B1, it's the first one of this solar cycle, which makes it significant. And we will watch the energetic of 14 Scorpio going forward, especially when we get to the middle of this solar cycle. That Sabian symbol for 14 Scorpio, remember, is telephone linemen at work installing new connections. So there seems to be some activity encoded onto 14 Scorpio. So now we have some more data. Today we have four main themes. The first two involve dualities. The sun is at 17 Scorpio today, which is a woman filled with her own spirit, is the father of her own child. This energetic speaks to balancing the self versus others, the duality of self versus others. It's about not accepting help when it's needed, thinking you can do everything on your own and are totally self sufficient. And it can also mean an uncompromising attitude. So, with this energetic, it's best to look at yourself versus others, or what you're putting into something versus others, trying to balance that out realistically, and accepting help when needed. The other duality involved is with the Earth at 17 Taurus, a symbolical battle between swords and torches. So this is about wisdom or force, or light versus might. There can be a struggle involved with this energetic. We always want to remember that look at the reasons why we are doing something. Sometimes we forget the underlying reasons and the motivation of why we do something. Maybe we need to reinvigorate that. Also, today, severe resistance can come along with this, and also arguments. Theme number three is overcoming or meeting challenges. Venus is at 9 Sagittarius. A mother leads her small child step by step up the stairs. So this is about overcoming difficulties, meeting a challenge, rising up to cope with something or to understand it. It speaks to the inner child. So we might want to do something to make our inner child happy today. And also about guidance. The lower octaves of this are um, not giving or getting help when needed, which is similar to the degree of the sun today. Being burdened by, overburdened by responsibilities, and hopelessness can come along with this. But the higher octave, overcoming and meeting challenges. And number four, the main theme for today is transformation. Transformation of the nature or structure of something. It's transformation of you. Transformation of everything. Mercury is at 23 Scorpio, a rabbit metamorphosed into a fairy, and Mars is at 24 Libra, a third wing on the left side of a butterfly. So this is metamorphosis and transformation. And coming to terms with things. We have a realization today that's going to take something from one level to the level it's at to a higher level, and whatever that may mean, and transforming something closer into its fullest potential. The lower octaves of these energetics are feeling ineffective or neutralized, overly emotional. So we want to balance emotions with logic today. A need to stand out is also part of this. But we also have with this the potential to see a hidden talent, or to see something that was hidden that helps us transform. So the moon is in Aries today, and we are in the gibbous moon phase. The gibbous moon phase is the time of the cycle when we want to trust. And remember, we can trust right now because we have Uranus, our friend, paving the way for us and aligning things closer to the way they need to be. All right, that's all for today. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.